So hello everyone and welcome to this Shogun 2 commentary battle for from the Defier, aka Karsten, or the other way around. This is a GDC tournament battle, a loser's bracket if I might say. And the action's going to start fairly quickly, so let me pause and show you our armies. I command the Oda, and they have superior Ashigaru forces. So let's look at my army. I have 2 Oda Yari Ashigaru, one right here and one right there. I have 1 Oda Bow Ashigaru with 2 chevrons. I have 3 Katana Samurai, and I have 2 Nodachi, both ranked up twice, followed by a Naginata Samurai in the front. And the plan is here, basically I thought my opponent would bring an army just like this, which I'll show you in a second. But I thought he'd bring more missile troops, so I basically use these guys as a shield. And then my swords would be the chunk of my army to come and support them. And I also have the historical general Oda, no, I can't say that. Well, anyway, my cav force continues to have equal size. Both have 1 Yari cav, 1 Great Guard, and 1 Katana cav. I also have 1 Bow cav right here. And I guess we'll start this. My opponent, who is Henry Lin 22. Okay, that's it. He is a cav contingent of 2 Great Guard, both ranked up 5 times, and 2 Yari cav, both ranked up. I'm 1 ranked up 6 times, 1 ranked up 5. And he also has a really heavy spear force, Naginata Samurai, all ranked up about 6 times, and he has 1 Bow Samurai, and he also has historical general, which is right here. And so right now in this match, I decided to move up and take part of this hill over here with my cav, but he decided to bring all his cav over here. And I had 2 advantages on either side. One was either the hill right here, and the other was him charging out of the forest, which as you can see he's going into. And I have basically the quantity and he has the quality, so in this match we'll see which one works out better. And here's the old formation that you've been seeing in the these GDC tournament matches. If you've been watching Game Deucer's channel of all the battles, a lot of people have been using this Great Guard and Yari formation in front of their Katanas cav. And it works out fairly well because the Katana cav get to stay in melee a lot longer and they don't have to get affected by any charge bonuses of the Great Guard. So here the match starts off. Here's a micro mistake by my opponent, actually a good thing by me. I found out that if you charge a cav that is not charging your cav, then it does a significant amount of damage. As you can see, I committed like 33 casualties by doing a charge on them without them charging back at me. So I decided to pull out my Yari cav and have my Great Guard Katana cav go fight the rest of the battle, because I see he's bringing up more of his cav units. And I'm going to be moving these guys over here to help in a second. But as you can see, his quality is sort of beating my quantity at the moment because my Katana cav are no match for his Great Guard. Now I'm trying to get a charge off in the back here. And also see right here, he's trying to go for my Bow cav. I get a charge with my Yari cav in, and does about 12 casualties right off the bat. And I see I'm losing right here, so I'm going to start bringing over my Naginata Samurai to support my cav, because I have lost my Katana Samurai, and I'm about to lose my Yari cav and my Bow cav, which are getting chased by his 2 cav units right here. And in return, he's assigned to bring over 2 Naginata Samurai to the flank, and other Great Guard cav. And in the front right here, he's decided to charge me head on with 2 Naginata Samurai. So I'm going to bring up my Yari Ashigaru and form spear walls, which are actually going to hold these guys for quite a long time. Take a look at this action right here. Spear wall is actually a really good thing, even not against cav units, because it will hold up these guys for long enough time for me to beat this cav contingent over here. And I just made the same attack that I cross charged his cav, so they weren't charging the cav they meant to, which gives off a significant amount of casualties on his cav. and I'm going to pull this cav back to get a charge on the back of his troops because he has a spear unit over here and I don't. And right here in the center right now, I'm charging my katana cav in to support my Yari Eshigaru because they cannot hold up against those Naganese samurai for that long. And as you can see, some of my cav are routing, but most of his cav's gone. He only has one cav left. And now I have microed a katana cav around his flank and charging him in the back. And even though he has a Naganese samurai in here, it's not going to help him for too long. As you can see, my Yari Eshigaru are finally starting to rout, and so are my bow Eshigaru, who are facing these bow samurai at the moment. And as you can see, I've completely wiped out his cav. My bow cav actually came back right here. And I'm going to try to move away from these spear units as quick as I can. I also got an Odachi charge in the back of these Naganese samurai, just completely, utterly destroying them. And these Yari Eshigaru are actually holding really well, like I said. Still at 75 strong, holding against these Naganese samurai, unlike the other side right here, where these katana samurai are still facing off against these Naganese samurai. And I'm just going to go full-out charge on his remaining Naganese samurai. He has one right there, but he sort of forgets about them. And the thing I thought he was going to do, normally with a build like this, you really want to defend, because if I'd have a lot harder time actually attacking these guys than him attacking me. And I get a good charge off his bow samurai right here and start going for his general. And this is basically just wrapping up right now. I'm completing destroying his Naganese samurai. Now completely encircling his general with the remainder of my troops. I've won in the center completely. Now I'm using my remaining forces to get a good charge off the back of these Naganese samurai. And now I'm using the remainder of my cav to destroy his bow samurai. So basically the plan was I used my Yari Eshigaru as a meat shield to absorb the shock of his Naganese samurai and supported them with my katana samurai. On the right wing right here, I beat him by charging him in the back with my Nodachi samurai, because he had very little infantry to stop me from doing that. And using cross charges with my cav, which is charging my opponent's cav, which he's not charging. Did a significant amount of casualties, and charging him in the back won me the cav fight. And he had so quantity did not beat quality did not beat quantity in this match, as we can see. But it's a very good match. Henry Lin 22. I hope to face him some other time, and hope to see you guys in the rest of this tournament. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. And I hope you enjoyed this battle.